you know what? I was actually going to skip making a video on the new Galaxy Book 3 Pro and the Book 3 Pro 360. Why is the name such a mouthful? Because I had very limited information to what I wanted to do. But you know what? I got hands-on with the Pro Series 2, the Book 2 Pro, mind the name, the Book 2 Pro last year. And I thought there were some things about it that really made me think, man, is this really a Pro laptop? And Samsung was like, you know what, yeah. Third time, let's come around, hold our beer. We're going to show you that, yeah, the Book 3 Pro deserves that Pro label. So here's my very quick early hands-on with the Galaxy Book 3 Pro and the Galaxy Book 3 Pro 360. All right, quick disclaimer and context. I was in a quick hands-on for about an hour. And I mean, I had the phones to deal with and then the laptops. So really, I spent maybe tops 10 minutes, 15 minutes to kind of look at the laptops, pre-briefing and stuff. So just bear that in mind before I actually hopefully get them in, put my data on there, use it properly to get an idea of what it's all about. But yeah, these are my thoughts and breakdown of both these laptops. Let's start with the Book 3 Pro. Two sizes now, yeah, 14 and 16 inch, right? Really well designed, great metal frame and stuff. Two sizes that it comes in. So in terms of the weight, what you're looking at is, I believe, 1.17 kilograms and then 1.56 kilograms. Quote me, I'm gonna put annotations on it if I'm wrong, but if I remembered and it was correct, shout out to me for using muscle memory, because we're not scripting, we're going off head. That's really good. I like the fact that, you know what, those two size form factors have become really popular in the clamshell laptop space. And that's what this is based on. No touchscreen from what we've been told, but it's just based on that traditional clamshell that we are actually used to using on laptops. Now, the Book 3 Pro 360, that's only in a 16-inch form factor, right? And it can do, obviously, the 360 2-in-1 kind of tent built, you know, feature on it. And I believe that particular one is 1.66 kilograms for the Wi-Fi only, but it's a 5G model that is 1.71 kilograms. So if you want 5G with the SIM card and connectivity, it's great to see. Overall, in terms of the impressions that you get the beige color, you get the graphite for the two colors. They feel really well built, which is as expected, and it should be that way for the Pro laptops, right? So build quality in terms of what they've done to really split the form factors together, I'm liking it. It's a good early impressions. But Samsung, why is the trackpad to the left? Like, a bit of OCD comes in and kind of like maybe where your hands rest when you're typing and stuff, yeah? But we said this before, can you just put this massive trackpad more centered, please? Like, that will make us more happier. I don't know why it's off to the side. And look, I ain't no laptop designer or engineer, but I just don't get why it's like that. Minor thing, but minor thing enough where it can feel a bit offset and annoying. So just consider that for the build and the design. Next is the display. And let me tell you this, last year, these guys were Samsung of all people were pulling out for their Book 2 Pro series 1080p displays at 60 Hertz. Like, look, AMOLED or not, bruh, in today's day and age, high refresh rate is not just for gamer laptops. It is good for productivity and just overall smoothness and speed when you're in the in the UI. Man, I'm going crazy over here. But they've now made changes. For example, the 16-inch Book 3 Pro now has a 3K display, which is at 2880 by 1800 resolution. It's now bright at 500 nits sustained with the peak brightness with it as well. And it's 120 Hertz high refresh rate for the dynamic AMOLED 2X display. Finally, that's what makes it a more pro experience. Now, I didn't get full details on the 14-inch display, but I believe that's going to be 1440p on 120 Hertz, and it might benefit from the 500 nits brightness as well, but don't quote me, and I'll update that when I get more details on it. But yes, the display finally is worth it. It's worth being called a pro. And if you look at the 16-inch Book 3 Pro 360, man, the name is just too much. That one benefits from the same 3K resolution and high brightness and 120 Hertz. But remember, that has S Pen support. And what that basically means is it is touchscreen. This area finally answers why I really want digging those displays with 60 Hertz 1080p and AMOLED as pro. They're pro now, Good upgrade, Samsung, well done. Specs and the performance, everything that powers it is pretty much current and latest gen Intel Evo 13th gen with the i7 and the i5. And again, I don't know the exact model numbers. Again, they didn't disclose that, but configurations wise, in terms of the RAM, you've got 8, 16 and 32 gigs, and you've got 256 gigabytes of NVMe storage, up to 512 and a terabyte. So pretty much that's what we're working with. And in terms of the port selection, right, it's great because there's 2 Thunderbolt 4 ports, which obviously will give you more of the maximum 40 gigabits per second transfer speeds. And you've got a full-size HDMI, and you've got a full-size USB-A port at 3.2 speeds as well, the headphone jack. But if I come back to the HDMI port, it is HDMI 1.4. which basically means it's limited to 4K 30 frames a second or 30 Hertz output. Why? We need at least minimum HDMI 2.0, or if it's a really up-to-date current gen, next gen laptop, why don't we have HDMI 2.1? I don't know whether that's going to be the limitation of the Intel Iris Xe graphics that's built in, because we don't have a dedicated graphics card that's in here, which you don't get for these things. But that's kind of the specs and the configuration across both models with the 1416 and the 360 at the 16-inch. This is what's powering from the inside. Great stuff. And last but not the least, we're going to talk software. Of course, Windows 11 out of the box. But what's really different is Samsung. They ain't going to let Windows just have its own. It's going to be Samsung with their sprinkle on there as well. And what I feel about the software experience, it seems like they've married a lot of what's good about One UI brought into the Windows software experience. Here's why. There is now a dedicated Galaxy Book Smart Switch app that's going to make it easier to transfer your stuff from your previous device to your current Galaxy Book 3 Pro, which is great to see because that kind of process can be very intimidating. Then you've got things like Phone Link where you're able to, tether simultaneously and seamlessly with your phone so you're connected on the go, messages, transfers, second screen, being able to use your Galaxy tablet, which is obviously running on Android, to extend to your second screen, use it, and then you've got your phone. Like the connected experience, the ecosystem experience, this is something that they're really, really talking about. And it's stuff like what was shown in the whole pre-briefings and stuff where like, hey, your new Galaxy S23 Plus and S23 can do like your 50 megapixel RAW, files in expert RAW, and that will transfer directly onto there seamlessly. You get like 2 months free Adobe Lightroom trial to be able to edit. It's the connected experience. So that's kind of what they're doing with the Galaxy devices. So I think it's going to be very interesting to see how it looks like. But software, that is pretty much it. Now, I don't have the details of availability and pricing yet. I will update that in the description. But my initial thoughts is, finally, this definitely feels more pro. Oh, thank goodness. That's what I'm talking about. The display, specs being up to date, the build quality. I'll take it. I think this is closer to. More testing is needed, but initial impressions, I'm more willing and accepting to say that, yeah, you are more pro, Samsung, with the Book 3 Pro and Book 3 Pro 360. What's your thoughts on it, man? Is this going to be your new laptop next upgrade? Let's see. Talk to me in the comments. That's it for me, Ben from Lover of Tech. If you enjoy videos like this, you know exactly what to do. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you're part of Team TLS, the Tech Lover Squad, so you don't miss any future videos on the channel. I hope you're all safe during this time. I will catch you in the next one. Peace.